What's up guys, it's Camry and today I have a huge box. I went on Amazon and I found some like really cool gadgets, I guess, that are like super cool for college students. I'm gonna be showing you my favorite ones. I have 10 items, they're all in there and we're gonna check them out. They looked cool online, so let's see if they came through. Alright, so this is the first one. It's called a lap desk. So I'm sure you've seen these before. It's like super nice with online school because obviously you're like in your room most of the time. I'm taking exams in my bed for the most part, or my desk. Sometimes it's super hard to have my computer and like anything else that I have on my bed. Like it doesn't balance, it's not flat. Or like doing Zoom calls and I have to like prop up a pillow, you know? And you know the struggle, you know you do. So first of all, I really like the marble. I think that's just super cool, but they do have other patterns. There's a bunch of them. I like the marble one. It just looks clean and a little bit more grown up. So they do have a spot. So this spot right here is for your computer, then for like a mouse, and then your phone. Isn't that so cool? It's like a beanbag. I don't know, that's the best way I can describe it. It's like beanbag material. So I don't have a mouse, so I can't really test that part. Although I'm sure it would work as a like mouse pad. But I'm more interested to see like how my computer stays because it's got that little catch thing right there. So I think this is super cool, super nice. I'd say pretty good item for college students. Okay, next we have something that I think is essential for anybody, not just college students. This is something anybody can really buy, but it is a first aid kit. All right, whoa. I just like that it's like small enough that I can throw it in my car and I'm good to go. But yeah, there's pretty much everything in here. You got tape, sticks, I'm guessing they're supposed to be splints, scissors, tweezers, and a ton of band-aids. It also feels like this material is like waterproof, which I think would be nice if you were like taking it camping or something and it started raining, because then like the band-aids wouldn't get wet. So I do like that as well. Obviously like there's not really much to rate on this other than I think it's just something everybody should have. And that this one in particular is the one that I got just because I liked it. Alright, next thing we have is a laundry bag. So this one is a little bit different than most laundry bags because it's a backpack. So I don't really have to deal with this year because I'm living off campus, but if you're in the dorms, and I know like most dorms have just like a communal laundry room and you kind of have to like track your stuff there, this might be something that is super useful for you. This is what it looks like, the packaging, and I believe it was, let me check, $14, so pretty good. I mean, I feel like most laundry baskets are around $10 anyway. This one just has like more function to it. Wow, this is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Check this out. Wow, so you have a ton of space in here. This is bigger than like my laundry basket right now. Like if you get like one of those plastic laundry baskets, you know, the one everybody has, this would fit more than that, I think. Which is super nice because obviously like I normally do like one load a week. This would definitely fit everything that I have in my laundry basket, so I wouldn't worry about that. I also really like the front. See this pocket right here? So this is where you can put like detergent or softener or whatever you need. It does cinch shut, so everything in here, and it's like waterproof too. So everything in there is like super convenient for students who have to like trek their stuff a little while away. It's a backpack, so you just carry it on your back. You don't have to worry about like trying to open the door while holding a laundry basket. So if you're looking for a laundry basket, sounds good. I like that. I think it's something super useful and something people will definitely use. So these are called, this is like Wonder Hanger Max. I like it when it says as seen on TV just because it brings back like flashbacks to my childhood when we used to watch like cartoons that had all these. Anyway, so pretty much what it's supposed to do is you can hook it on like this. You see that? Just like normal. Or you can fold it down. I don't know if you can see that lady. Down like that. So like it's supposed to save space. So I'm really interested to see if this works. It's supposed to like triple your closet space. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks strange. So here we can see I have 5 shirts on here. Now if I wanted to, I could collapse it down. But you see what I'm saying? Like I feel like it'd still be bulky here if you had like 10 of them. But I don't know, it is kind of nice. Like it looks clean. You got a bunch of shirts right here. It's easy to get to them still. Like you can still pull them out even when they're down. So I don't know, this could be something totally useful. Like actually I might use these. Might roll over my closet. Impressed. I got impressed just by that demonstration there. Next up, this thing, I have a couple of different ones that I currently use, but I want to see if this one is different and if it works better. It's a little bit different. So it is called a Power Strip Tower. And honestly, not gonna lie, when I saw it on Amazon, I thought it was smaller than this. So I'm interested to see like how big it actually is, because that might be like a deal breaker for me if it's like massive. This was $29 from Amazon. Kind of looks like a nightlight, but it's like this. Okay, so pretty much it just has a whole bunch of USB there and whatever these are called, outlets, normal outlets, but it's like a power strip. So this could be something I could see being useful, maybe in like I might put it in like my kitchen or something, because I'm always doing homework in there, me and my roommates, and we need these plugs. I don't know about in like my bedroom though. I don't know, because like I don't have a ton of space. It might work in somebody else's bedroom though, but not personally in mine. I'll decide if I like this one or not. We'll test it out and see. All right, we're gonna test our extension cord. I have my plug right here. So unplug that one. Oops. It works. So now that I like plug it in, it's actually not that large, and I think this is something that people would definitely use. So this product, I'm gonna give it the go ahead. I think it's one that people should get. It's definitely nice to have extra plugs, and especially in dorm rooms when you usually only have like 2 or 3, the more the better, right? Okay, this next one I'm actually really excited for, because we have one at home, at my house at home. My family swears by it. I'm not even kidding when I say they love this thing. So we actually got it from one of our neighbors. My little sister goes over to their house and they would make popcorn, and she would come back and it was like really good popcorn. So eventually he bought us the same thing that he was using to make his popcorn, and that was this. So it doesn't look like something you'd be able to make popcorn in, but I swear it works and it's super good. Okay. So it's like popped out and it becomes like a bowl, you see? But I like it because it doesn't take up space. Like when it's down, it's just like collapsible. It's just like tiny. So anyway, so you pop it up like that, and then you add popcorn kernels. Yes, you add popcorn kernels in the bottom kind of bowl, and there's measurings, like markings and stuff where you can put it in. And then you just like place this in here, and then you throw it in the microwave. But you can add like butter, and you can like add whatever stuff it says. Don't add seasoning, but you can add butter, because my family does it. I'm not sure that's recommended, but we do it at my house. And then you just pop it, and it like pops up, and then you can just clean it. Super easy to clean, and it makes like healthier popcorn, because if you buy the kernels, it's healthier than buying like the bag popcorn, but it's just like just as easy. So okay, so here's my final product for the popcorn. So it just pops it like perfectly, and the lid just kind of like balances, so however much you have, it just like bounces on the top. And then again, super easy to clean because it's silicone, and then you just fold it back up. You ready for your next movie night? Alright, the next item I have is this blender, and it is a portable blender, which is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a portable blender before. So it is like USB charged, you charge it and then you can take it anywhere. But like for me, I would use this because I do go camping and stuff like that a lot, and obviously you don't like have an outlet, so you could bring this and then you can like make a smoothie or drink or whatever. This was $37 for a blender. I feel like that's pretty good. I'm not really sure how much like the Rocket blenders are. Pretty sure they're more expensive than this. This one looks like it turns into like a little water bottle, which is kind of fun. Alright, so my final thoughts on the smoothie maker. On the blender, why did I say smoothie maker? I really liked it. I like how it's cordless. I do have to say, the first time you use it, it will die. I put everything in it and then it like wasn't charged. Super easy, it charged really fast. There's grapes in the smoothie, that's why there's like skin. Probably should blend it a little bit more. But I do like how you can detach that. You just like have a cup. There's your smoothie. This is spinach and clementine and grapes. Very good. Tastes good. I like the blender. Good reviews from me. Okay, next up we have the tiniest item from this batch. It's this, and this is a sewing kit. So I know this is not something most people think of when they're moving out, but this is definitely something that I think is essential. And if you don't know how to sew, I definitely think that is another essential skill that you should probably learn, because you can just like save so many clothing items if they like rip or something like that in an emergency. If you need to sew something, like it's just such an essential life skill to have. So look at everything that comes in here. You even get to pick like different colors of thread. There's a whole bunch of needles, pins, a button, safety pin, scissors, thread picker. So there's really just so much stuff. And it's super nice, just like on the go. I don't know, I can't even tell you how many times I've had to like stitch things on the go. So for sure, sewing kit, good to have. Alright, next up we have another kitchen item, and that is this. Bubble wrap is just one of those things, you know? So this is what it looks like. And this is called the Desen Electric Hot Pot. So pretty much it's just like used for cooking noodles, ramen, egg, oatmeal, anything kind of like that. It cooks it, and it's like way easier to cook. Okay, so the reviews on Amazon are really good. Like, it has really good durability. Everything in general, like it scored really high on the ratings and stuff like that. So this is super cool. I'm reading a little bit more about it, and I think this would be super nice for like kids who don't have access to a kitchen. So pretty much you just plug it into the wall. It has like a minimum and a maximum. You can make anything in the morning super easy, or you can make something like for dinner. The things it like points out are like you can make steak, ramen, noodles, pasta, eggs. It says eggs a lot, oatmeal. It's something super cool, and I just think it's super cute. This is the only one that I'm kind of like iffy about. It did have some issues like warming up, and like when I plugged it in, like it like was really finicky trying to turn on. It did feel kind of cheap. Not quite sure how I feel about that, but it did make rice. The rice tasted good. So I mean, it cooks well, but it just feels like a little bit cheap. Personally, I'll use it for making rice because it's perfect size for making rice, but I don't know, I just feel like a pot works better. I don't know. Question mark on that. Question mark if I recommend it. Alright, and last but not least, because I think this one is probably everyone's favorite, is this. So I've actually seen this on TikTok a bunch. So it looks super nice. Like the packaging and stuff reminds me of something you buy at the Apple store. So I think that's super cool that it looks like so elegant, but pretty much it's a keyboard for like other devices that aren't computers, if that makes any sense. So on Amazon it says it's a multi-device Bluetooth keyboard. You can put two different devices in there, like a cell phone, tablet, PC, smart TV, MacBook, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I want to see if it actually works. I'm interested to see if it connects well and like how it works with like compatibility to Apple devices, because I know Apple devices are kind of weird, like letting other kind of like external devices in, if that makes any sense. Like they're kind of weird to work with it. But let's see what it looks like. Like this feels like an actual keyboard. Like it's really heavy. Not like heavy, but it's like heavier than I expected at least. Is this what it looks like with the gel thing? So it's like softer for your fingers. Alright, so I've gone ahead and connected it to my phone. And I do have to say, the setup was super easy. All I had to do is like turn it on, press the button, and connect it to Bluetooth. So it was super easy, and already it worked. So like when I was even searching for my notes app, it pulled up like not the keyboard on screen, but it made me type it on here. Which is something that is super interesting, that it just like worked like that. So I don't know if they work with Apple, because Apple sometimes is weird about that stuff. I know they are. So I'm screen recording right now. I'm just gonna show you guys trying to balance this on my leg while doing this. Should get my desk, my lap desk out. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, oh, hey, it's Camry. So, okay, I actually really like this. You know, a big part of like my keyboards is they have to be like satisfying when I'm typing. This one is more satisfying than my keyboard on my computer. Like it's just fun to press the buttons. They just feel fun to press. It's so weird. I could see this being something that like people totally use. If you have like an iPad but you don't have the one that has the keyboard, this could be something that is totally useful for you. Or if you just write a ton on your phone. The only thing I do wish I had is like the ability to tilt my phone, because right now it's kind of like far back and you don't really have an ability to tilt it like that. Like anything more than that position right there. But I do think this is super cool item. I give it good ratings. Could be a really cool Christmas present too, for your kids or for friends or something like that. I like this one. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. You guys always like watching these Amazon videos, but they're super cool. There's tons of cool stuff on Amazon. Like sometimes I forget the amount of stuff that they have. It's ridiculous. So hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I will see you next week. Bye.